Hi, Dan Steven Erickson here, songwriter, and I thought I'd introduce you to a new guitar. So I gave up the Gibson L-00 that I was having trouble with, glue coming undone in between the binding and the body, having trouble with getting Gibson to do anything for me about it, so I just said, screw it, I'm gonna trade it in. And one of the reasons is because those Gibsons, when that glue starts getting weak, they're also known to have problems with the glue coming undone here, right at the bridge. You don't want that crap. So I let it go, and I probably lost a few $100 in the trade. This is what I got. This is a Martin Triple-Aught 17 SM. So it's only a 12 fret neck, which I like, but it's got a bigger body than the 00. It's a triple O. So it gives it a richer, fuller, heavier sound. It's a more all-around versatile guitar because they're made for finger picking. So they're kind of a finger picking guitar, but the body's big enough that it's going to resonate. It's going to resonate with strumming too. So if you want to strum a little on the loud side, this guitar is going to do it. So I got the Gibson L-00 was not a great strumming guitar. It was good for finger picking. It was good for blues. This one is good for finger picking, good for strumming, and it's all right for blues. And I just like the overall tone of it better. Years ago in my early guitar playing days, from the ages of about, I bought my first nice guitar when I was just a little over 30, I believe. And it was a Martin Triple-Aught. I'm not sure the exact model, but it was a Triple-Aught Martin, and I owned that thing for about 15 years, and then I owned another Martin, and I never realized until recently how much I liked that Martin sound when I bought that Triple-Aught Junior, and I felt like I liked the sound of that better than that $3,000 Gibson. I decided, you know what? I think my main guitar needs to be a Martin. And that little guitar is cool, great for blues, but it's not as versatile as this. So it's got the split headstock or the slot headstock, 12 frets. It's all mahogany body. It's interesting. You don't see very many of them that had a glossy finish. This isn't new. This is about 2012. So it's got a little wear. It's got some small fixed cracks and a little wear in here. It had the electronics put in. They didn't come with them. It had them put in, and it's actually, I think this sounds better than when they're built in. So yeah, it's all around. I can plug it in. It's already set to plug in. It's already set with strap locks, so I don't have to drill any holes or use a strap over here. I thought about getting a brand new one, but there's something I like about a guitar that's been used. Vintage is even better. I wouldn't quite call this vintage, and then it's only about 12, 13 years old. Vintage would even be better, but even a slightly used, even 5, 10 years old, the wood has had some time to settle and has developed some character. So this is what I got. I got a Martin Triple-Aught 17 SM, 12 fret neck, slotted headstock, slightly used, but I like it. I like the tone of it better. And I think it's just a Gibson versus Martin thing. I still have the old Gibson, so I still have that LG1 that's been converted into an LG2. I keep that in an alternate tuning, and I like the way it sounds in that alternate tuning. So I still have a Gibson. It's an old one. It's back when they were really a completely different company because they were owned by different people. But and now I have two Martins. I have the little Martin that I can take and travel with and use for blues, and I've got this slightly larger Martin, 00017 SM. And so that's what I decided to do. And who knows, maybe I'll add another guitar to the collection sometime up the road. I'm considering doing more of these reviews, and that might mean doing some wheeling and dealing and trading, and maybe not, at the $2,000 level, but we'll see. So that's what I did. I got this Martin, and I think I'm gonna like it. I'm Dan Steven Erickson, songwriter. Come back next time for another song, and y'all have a great day.